Hi guys, I'm Laurie from Passionate Penny Pincher, and we're back for week 2 of how to coupon. I know many of y'all have emailed in that you just don't know where to start couponing. For those of you who've couponed for a while, this is probably information that you totally know and don't need my help on. But for people who are new, this is a great way to start, especially if you have friends that are getting into it and they kind of don't know where to start. This is a great way to just kind of get your feet wet and figure out how to do things. Last week we talked about the importance of matching up a sale and a coupon to get the very best price, as well as determining your grocery budget, which is huge. If you haven't done that yet, I want you to go back and I want you to take care of determining that budget before you start this week. This week we're going to talk about where to get all those great coupons. I know a lot of people are watching TLC, Extreme Couponing, which of course I've watched several times as well, and they're seeing people get, go into the store with 100 coupons of the same item. I'll be honest, I've couponed for 5 or 6 years. My grocery budget is still $50 to $60 a week for our family of 5. I don't ever go in and get like 80 of the same item. I'm usually pretty good. If I have 4 coupons for the same thing, I'm doing pretty well. If I get really lucky, I might have 6 or 8 coupons on the same item, but it is rare that I even have that many, and I still get loads of great deals. Now, I know some people love to do that. They love to order 80 coupons or whatever, but I don't want to spend the money on the coupons. I am a penny pincher at heart. I don't want to buy coupons. So I do get my coupons from the paper on Sunday, and that's the first place that I would recommend getting the coupons. Each Sunday in your newspaper, typically you'll get up to 4 different coupon inserts. Pretty much every week we get 2. A Smart Source, which you'll notice at the top of that page it says Smart Source. So you'll know when you see in a coupon matchup something will say 6-26SS. That means it's your June 26th Smart Source. And so if you can find that insert, you are going to know right where that coupon came from. A lot of times when you read those matchups, if you don't know those abbreviations, it makes it kind of confusing. So the ones you're going to watch for are the Smart Source, which is SS, Red Plum, which is RP, PG, which is Procter & Gamble, and then about once a quarter General Mills comes out with an insert, and that's GM. When you see those little codes on the side, don't get lost by those. If you ever are unsure what an abbreviation means, go to the top of the page, go to Beginners, and that's going to show you, it has a nice long list of every coupon abbreviation that I know about there. So if I know it, it's on there. So when you see, you're going to get those coupons. Usually they come out every weekend, like I said, except on holiday weekends. Do not go out on Christmas morning like I have been known to do and buy 4 papers, because you will be really disappointed whenever those coupons don't come out. Again, if you'll watch Passionate Penny Pincher, each Thursday usually I post what coupons to expect on the following Sunday. So if you can just watch usually on Thursday, I'll tell you, and if there's no coupons coming, I'll usually put a big reminder that says no coupons. And it's certainly, definitely if you follow on Facebook, we kind of chat about that over the weekend, is about what coupons came out. Now, which coupons you get varies a lot by area. The size of your city is going to determine how good the coupons are in your area. Here in North Alabama, we get the Huntsville Times. The coupons in the Huntsville Times are not fantastic. If I go to Louisville, Kentucky and get their inserts there, my family lives there, they get about a nice hefty set of coupons, and ours, we miss a lot of the higher value ones. It's all done by marketing, so it's done by where manufacturers want to send those coupons. So a smaller market probably is not going to get as good coupons. Forever, that frustrated me to death, and it made me crazy. Lately, there are so many great printable coupons that it hasn't made that big a deal. It hasn't been that different for me, and also, I still get tons and tons of deals. So yeah, I miss $1 off 2 Quaker Captain Crunch all the time. We never ever get the Quaker ones that you all get in other cities. But so there are definitely ones that we miss here, but it's not going to bust my budget. It's not going to change how I coupon. So it still works for us. So remember though, when you see a coupon and it says, usually it'll say 6-26-RP, which means the June 26th Red Plum R. If you see that R at the end, that means that's a regional coupon. That means you may or may not have gotten it. Hopefully that helps you so that you don't sit there and search for a coupon that's never there. I know that's a huge frustration for y'all, so just bear with me. And all these coupons come from a national database, so it's hard for us to say for sure if we got it or not. And if I know that we didn't get it, I do try to kind of say that, but obviously I don't keep all of the coupons in my head, even though I wish I could, because that would help you guys out, I know. So the first place obviously is the Sunday newspaper. The next place is printable coupons. There are loads of coupons available online. I would say probably at least half of the coupons that I use, if not probably more than that, are printable coupons that I just print as I go through the matchups here on Passionate Penny Pincher. So it really does help just to print those coupons, and you can get quite a few of those. The big thing I want you to remember with printable coupons, this is huge. If you hear nothing else, I want you to hear this. Each printable coupon usually can be printed twice. The manufacturer says we will allow each computer out there to print this twice, which means you can print it, and then if you'll click your back button, go back. I click back, refresh, retry. That works for me. I know my friend Shannon always uses her back button 3 times and that gets it. If you'll do that, you will get a second print. Now you will have to install some coupon printers. I'll tell you, I've had those coupon printers installed on my computers for years. I've never had an issue with them. But if you're uncomfortable loading those to your computer, I understand that, and you're just going to need to go with coupons from the Sunday paper. So anyways, once you're going to try to print 2 coupons. Once you've printed those 2 coupons, you cannot go copy those coupons and use them. I have heard of people doing that. I know that's a big ethics issue for couponers. I want you to know that I never, ever, ever, ever want you to copy a printable coupon. The thing is, the manufacturer says we're going to give you 2 copies of that coupon. But after that, each one has its own code, and will only reimburse that to the store once. So if you print a $4 off coupon and you go and you copy it a jillion times, you probably are going to get away with that, unless some stores will catch it, but you might get away with that. However, the stores will not get reimbursement for that amount of money. And more importantly, you're not only hurting yourselves, you're hurting all of us as couponers. And that's a huge issue right now for couponers, so I would just ask that y'all never, ever, ever copy coupons. Now, you can't copy coupons, but you can print 2 per computer to each printer. So in my home, I have a laptop and I have a desktop. So I can print from both of those coupons to my one printer, and that works fine. Now, if my husband wants to print for me, he can print those for me in his office, which he probably shouldn't do, but he could do. If I have a friend or a family member, when I go to visit my in-laws, I always print my coupons there. I print on as many computers as I can, and that's fine. You just can't copy them. So please know, it is not okay to do that. I know that's a real questionable issue, and a lot of people just don't know. So now you guys know there's no excuses. The next thing is ordering coupons. A lot of people these days, are ordering coupons. I have successfully ordered coupons from My Coupon Hunter. You can find her link on the bottom right sidebar of Passionate Penny Pincher, and I have loved ordering them. I don't order them all that often. In all honesty, I do use them occasionally. What I like about her site is that basically you order a subscription. So I'll pay $10 and that'll get me 60 coupons. And the more you order, the better the price is. So if you have a group of friends who might want to go in and order them together, that's a great way to really get the most for your money. Again, I have been fine without ordering a whole lot, and I usually will order the ones that are very specific that we really, really do use a lot, and that helps to just give me some extras. But I don't order bulk amount of coupons, and I know some people say that's the only way to go, but for me, I'm okay with my 6 coupons that I get maybe in the paper. I did mean to mention, I usually get 1 insert. We purchase 1 insert. My husband gets an insert at work, so that's 1 set of coupons. I have a wonderful friend who doesn't coupon, and she brings me her inserts each week. And then if the coupons are really good, like this past Sunday, I did buy an extra set of newspapers, so I got 4 inserts. That's reasonable for me. I don't feel like I need more than that. If you can find a friend, or if your neighbors recycle their coupons and you notice they never use them, go ask them if you can have their coupons. Most people are very willing to share, and that's a great way to get them free too. Another way to get coupons is store coupons, and this is huge. We will talk a lot next week about how to coupon specifically at Publix, and probably going then to Kroger and into some of the other stores. A huge thing is that Publix and Kroger and Target and Walgreens and even CVS, lots of those stores have store coupons. That's when you really get a huge savings, is when you use a store coupon and a manufacturer coupon. The best way to get store coupons is to sign up on their websites for different coupons. So sign up on, if you're at Target, I think there might be a link on Target as to where you can sign up. I'll try to look and see if I can't find that. I know on Kroger you can sign up to link there to sign up for their e-coupons. You can sign up there. You can also get home mailers sent to you when you sign up on Kroger's website. Publix, you can sign up for lots of different clubs on Publix and get home mailers. You can also sign up at CVS. I think you can sign up at Walgreens. You can definitely sign up at Rite Aid. So different sites. Make sure the stores that you frequent, sign up on their sites for coupons. Also, certain stores like Kroger and Publix, especially Publix, is hugely known to have tons and tons of coupon booklets in their stores. So if you're a Publix shopper and you hear me talk all the time about all these great coupon booklets I found, you can usually find those. It just kind of depends on your store, but always ask at your customer service desk. Every time I go into my Publix, I say, excuse me, do y'all have any new coupon booklets for me? And that's how I get the best booklets. They're pretty good about having them at my store. If your store is not great and you're a Publix shopper about having those coupons, please take a minute and email Publix, and they will be really good to try and get those to you, because that's an offer that they give to you as a consumer, and so you want to get the best things you can from them. Also, Publix, especially because they have so many store coupons that other stores don't have them quite as much, they are going to have lots of coupons right as you walk in the door. They usually have a yellow and a green Advantage Buy flyer. So always watch for those coupons. And in any store you shop at, whether it be Publix or Kroger or Target, always be on the lookout as you walk through the store for store coupons. So that pretty much goes over how we're going to get coupons. Next week we're going to talk specifically about couponing at Publix, and then we'll move on to other stores as well. Thank y'all so much for stopping and watching. I hope y'all have a great day, and please let me know. I'd love to hear especially which specific items you'd like to learn about. I know one person said next week she'd really like to hear about the drugstores, so we will be getting into that. But let me know exactly what questions you have, and I'll try to answer those. And thank y'all so much for reading Passionate Penny Pincher, and have a great day.